Good morning, Alex Bernier here with Realize Displays. My last post that I set up on my blog was about the compelling nature of digital displays. Now what we came up with was it comes down to content management. Sure, your graphics and everything are important, but how you manage them is really the meat and potatoes behind how you connect your message to your audience. So we know that digital displays are great for just a single location. But when you get to multiple locations, content management becomes exponentially important. Because if you're corporate branding, you need a consistent image across all of your locations so that you're not confusing your audience and they recognize your message and your brand a lot quicker that way. Now, the old way of doing this is basically if you have multiple locations, corporate decides that they are going to send out either printed signage or printed files for advertisements that each location has to set up themselves. Or maybe they distribute DVDs that they play on a DVD player. Well, that's kind of a little bit cumbersome, and there's a much better way to do it. So using a multiple monitor system can help actually save a lot of labor from all the setup, all the printing costs, and it helps messages become updated a lot quicker. So and also DVD players tend to break down, so you get that off your chest as well. Well, let's take a look at how, on a broad scale, how content is managed through a digital monitor system. So if we take a look at the broad overview of how messages are sent, we really get some great insights on how corporate can control branding at all of their locations, no matter what business that you have. So here we would have the computer, which might be at the corporate facility. And the head marketing manager will be able to log into their software, and then they can see every location that has a digital display added. And what they do is when they have new ads, they can put them up into the software and decide which locations are going to get those ads. And they can set them to a schedule. Corporate can control digital menu boards from their head office as well. They can change the whole menu and everything right from their office. This is why it's very important, because it instantly updates everything without having any labor at the local location at all. So they'll see each location. That information is transferred down to a mini computer. Everything is what Realize provides is a commercial grade player, and that just pulls the message in, and it pulls the schedule in with it that was specified, and it shows it on the monitor in whichever section or whatever was specified by the marketing manager. So as soon as they click save, say they want to update digital menu boards or update schedules for each of an Expo Center's events coming up, all they have to do is click save and to which locations, and boom, all of your displays update. So very easy. Content management is absolutely key for corporate branding. So we can see on a broad scale how messages are sent and controlled by corporate for all of your locations and how easy it is to update all of your displays instantly. I might also add that your displays can automatically be set to grab information to keep your messages fresh as well. Say news, or if you have a sports bar, you can grab sports news, sports scores, pull in calendars. But first, let's take a look at what it's going to look like on a digital sign at that location. So this would be just an example of a restaurant maybe that has many locations called Hart's Bistro. It's a made-up restaurant, so I don't think there's any out there. But there's a couple points of note on this presentation. So when we talked about corporate being able to control their brand, the whole background, their whole template and everything is all controlled by them. If they ever update their branding or do renovations, their whole backgrounds and templates can be updated very quickly. Now on this presentation, you see on the left side they have estimated wait time. And what we would do is we would tie this real quick to a Google spreadsheet that updates within a minute. So not only can corporate control all of the messages, maybe new specials for all their locations, happy hour, maybe they change their times, they can quickly update all of their displays with that. But something like this over here with the estimated wait time can be updated locally. So the head waitress is taking reservations or has walk-ins. she can tell them on a display, instead of yelling over a crowd, how many or how long the estimated wait time is until they're seated. Now there's a couple other great things that can be done with this. You see that the time is automatically updated locally as well. It can be switched for time zones if you have locations in different states. But something like this could even be changed out if you want to welcome certain parties. Maybe a group is coming in, the local soccer team is coming to have lunch or something. You can have this welcome and have the local location welcome that specific soccer team, so you get more of a personal interaction. But notice how what's great is everything will be consistent across all of the locations. They can decide to send the message which updates all the locations immediately. There's no need to worry about printing signage. There's no need to worry about updating a DVD or having employees possibly turn the DVD off because the same messages or the sounds get heard over and over and over again, which can be a little bit bothersome sometimes. So this is a great example. There's much more that can be done to personalize the presentation, but mainly the content management is important here. Since each of these are on a playlist, that's what corporate branding is all about, being able to manage immediately all of your messages to show up at the right time. Well, I hope this video has been helpful to show you how corporate branding really ties into digital displays. It really comes down to content management. So just some of the functionality that I've shown today is just very basic stuff. We do very advanced if companies ever want to tie into a point of sale system or a customer relation management system. That can all be done as well. So there's some very cool things. Even Twitter feeds showing different types of commercials that you have are all part of this as well, the updating process. But certainly we'll help you figure it out, show you what's all possible and how to get the best messages on your displays that affect your audience. So feel free to call us or email us at info@realeye'sdisplays.com. Thanks, and hope you're having a great week. Bye-bye.